All right, so I'm here with head softball coach Mike Venable at Edmonds Woodway High School, and how is the season progressing so far?
Well, so far we are 1-1, and we feel good about that. We've had one game where we didn't hit so well. The next game we came around and hit better. So we're looking at that improvement and going to build on that.
Okay, so you're only 2 games into the season right now. How many more games do you have left?
We have 20 total games, 18 left, of course. And we're playing 2 games next week, and then we start to have 3 games a week after that.
Okay. Have you played conference games yet, or are these all preseason exhibition stuff?
These are preseason games. They're against conference foes, but so far we'd only play 3A teams, and we're in the 4A division, so there's actually no count as far as our conference record.
And is that how does the 4A and 3A split up? How many 4A teams and 3A teams are there in the division?
There are 11 4A teams, 6-team Northern Division, 5-team South Division, and we're in the South Division. And the rest of the teams are in 3A, and I know they have a lot, but I'm not sure the exact number.
Gotcha. What are you looking for as far as both from your girls in conference play? Who are the big opponents that you're looking forward to matching up with that you think are going to be big series for you throughout the year?
Well, we play 2-game series against all the Southern Division schools, and the co-favorites, I would say, in the South are Cascade and Jackson. So those will be our toughest games. Kamiak and ourselves are probably pretty evenly matched. Last year we split our games. In fact, I think the last couple years we've split with Kamiak, so we always have good competitive games with them. But we're hoping that Jackson and Cascade, especially, we can play them tough and maybe get a win out of one of the 2 games.
How did you guys fare last year, and who was the big powerhouse maybe in the South Conference last season?
Well, last year it was not divided into 3A, 4A.
Okay.
And so it was North and South. So last year Jackson was the Southern champion, and they always seem to have a good year. They've got quite a good program there. So last year we were, I believe, 4-14 in league last year. So of course we're hoping to improve on that. We had last year we started 5 freshmen.
Okay.
And they're all back, so we're looking forward to them with another year experience and hope we can do better.
Has there been, or do you anticipate any challenges coming from the split of the 3A to 4A, or do you think that since this is the first year, are you still kind of waiting to see if that has any effect on your season?
It'll be interesting to see because with the 4A schools, especially in the north, we really haven't played them very much. So it'll be very interesting to see how they are. Cascade actually was in the north last year too. So the only schools that we're familiar with are Kamiak, Jackson, and Mariner, who are in the south. So it'll be very interesting to see their programs because we've really seen them on a very limited basis. So we're looking forward to that.
Who are some of the bigger name players that you're looking to step up as far as leadership this year?
Well, we have 2 seniors on our squad. They are the co-captains. That's Mia Webster and Kristen Hayes. They're both outfielders for us. Kristen plays center and Mia plays left. But they have shown so far this year a good amount of leadership as far as taking the youngsters under their wing a little bit and helping them out. So we look forward to them just providing that good leadership. And they are also exit ball players. They hit in the top part of our lineup, so we look forward to that. We have a very small squad this year. We only have 10 right now on the varsity, and we'll probably have 11 maybe during the season. So fortunately, we have a lot of ball players that are flexible as far as different positions, so we can move people around in case someone gets hurt or is ill or has to miss a game for some reason or another. Our main pitcher is Caitlin Lafferty. And she pitched for us last year. She was our main pitcher last year. But she was a freshman last year. She's a sophomore.
She was one of those freshmen.
Yes. And so she's shown so far that she's learned a bit last year. She's getting much better as far as location of her pitches.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been good to see. So we're hoping that just through the year she can continue improving, and of course that'll help us.
And do you anticipate, since you said that there's only 10 players, and as we know there are 9 play on the field at one time, so that kind of limits your options as far as bringing people off the bench and stuff. And if you're resting a lot of not expectations, but a little more demanding from someone who was just a freshman last year, do you think that her stepping up as a freshman last year is going to affect her role this year as a sophomore and coming back and going at it again?
Well, I think since all of the freshmen got a lot of playing time last year, and I've seen a marked improvement in their play at the beginning of the year so far. So we're just hoping that they'll continue improving throughout the year, and because there are so many of them now sophomores, they're a big part of our team.